Welcome back to the Book Marketing Tips and Author Success Minisodes podcast. I get so excited saying that, Amy. I love doing these shorter shows.
I know, it's really fun. We get to be more ourselves because it's a little less pressure to stick to what, we promise we're going to give you guys in our longer episodes.
I know. It's really fun. One of the things that kind of drove this particular minisode was the fact that people are so for 20 years that I've had this business, people have always said, oh, Penny is the face of the company. And I get it because I'm out there speaking and I'm writing books, etc. But I always tease Amy about this. Like when people start asking, like, where's Amy? Is Amy going to call me? Or, it makes me really, it makes me really happy. But it's also, I think, one of the things that this podcast has also done is it's been really great for folks to know that it's not just me. Like, we have a team, we collaborate, because Amy has specialties and I have specialties, and together we create these really fun and exciting programs. And so today's show, we wanted to talk about the importance of a team. And I'm not talking about the team that you're hiring to do your website design or do your marketing or whatever. I'm talking about collaborating with other authors. So authors similar to your genre. And maybe you want to, let's say, swap newsletter announcements. So you have a book coming out and you're networked with 4 or 5 other authors who have active social media profiles or Facebook lists, whatever, and they will share your launch with their followers, and then you'll share their launch with your followers. And that kind of give and take, that collaboration, I got to tell you, I think I'm going to write an article for our blog because I really think that this is really the future of marketing. I mean, Amy, what do you think?
Oh, I agree. I love the collaborative aspect because, we did a great event, Penny, with some authors that are just so fabulous, and listening to their ideas and just sitting there, on that webinar with them and talking about everything that everybody has going on and how much synergy there was and how they were doing a lot of things similar, but then they each had their own unique aspect. There's just so much to learn. And even in that small group, some of them had strengths in different areas than others. And what a great opportunity to collaborate and get together and say, hey, she's got a really kick-ass Instagram page. Like, I want to do something with her where, we can feature our stuff together on her Instagram. And my newsletter is just off the chain right now. And I want to do something for her in my newsletter. Get creative. Like, use your best assets, use what you focused on and what you've done really well with your marketing, and use that to sell yourself to other authors.
Because at the end of the day, I couldn't have done what I've done with this company without an amazing team. And I think that team message, that whole team idea is and should translate to authors. So if you're listening to this and you think, well, what do I do next? Start networking with similar authors in your genre. And, after you've done a little bit of networking with them and maybe share their posts or gotten to know them or maybe set up a call, set up your collaboration team, because I just think it's such a great way to take the load off of marketing, right? Because each of you taps into a different market segment.
I think that's so smart, Penny, because, no reader is going to only read one author's work. And that's just the reality. So it makes so much more sense to not view other authors in your genre as competition and view them as ways to reach new readers. Because the reality is, these voracious readers, they need multiple authors to follow, so it doesn't have to be this like, oh no, I don't want to share. It's like, no, you really should share.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I want to leave you with this is 95% of books are sold word of mouth. That word of mouth is the author that you're networking with, who has a very loyal following, who trusts everything that she says. That author is sharing it with her group or newsletter, whatever, and you're selling books because of that. And the same thing is true for you. You have a loyal following, etc. So I hope y'all start to build your collaboration teams, because I'm telling you, it really is the future of book marketing. Thank you so much for tuning in to our webisode. We hope you enjoyed it. We love your ideas. Send us your ideas. Feel free to reach out to us with feedback, and we always love a review on wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.